Hello and welcome to Venus in the third house in Synastry. It is in this video that we're going to explore the energies of Venus falling into another individual's third house in Synastry and how that helps develop an emotional relationship and the energies that pertain to this relationship and this symbiosis. Inherently, Venus governs over beauty and affection and love and our sensual pleasures. It shows what gives us pleasure and how we like to receive pleasure. And when it falls into the third house, which governs over communication, siblings, community, and everything that pertains to the connection of two individuals on a more friendship level, this inherently creates a very beautiful symbiotic friendship. I would not say that this is a very romantic connection. However, if you value friendship within your romantic connection first and foremost, and there is this really strong camaraderie of siblings sort of relating rather, this is the energy that you would look for. I have this with a few people, and I consider these individuals friend zoned, and this friend zoning is inherently mutual, and it creates this beautiful camaraderie like I mentioned. And on one particular chart, I have it on one particular Synastry chart, my Venus falls into their 11th house, which is that house of networking and friendships, and their Venus falls into my third house, which is again siblings. So I consider this individual more like a brother than anything to me, because of this innate connection that we share, and it kind of governs the way in which we process our information through our spoken word, through our communication, and how we interact with each other through our immediate surroundings as well. So this is how it connects for you with relationship to your Venus falling into your partner's third house or friend's third house, and their Venus falling into your third house, or and what have you. There is a strong connection of expression and communication, and this is such a beautiful and lively connection for two individuals, whereby it helps them create a shared bond of learning and curiosity and exploration through communicating via writing or speaking, or also through social media as well. So these individuals could be the ones that interact on social media the most. They inherently like to take short trips together, connect with the neighborhood together, and they connect with each other through the neighborhood or community events. Not so much like the 11th house, it's more community and philanthropy and humanitarian pursuits, whereas this is more day-to-day short travel, short distance travel, or meeting somewhere like your local coffee shop or something like that. There is a lot of a mental affection between the individuals with Venus in the third house in Synastry, and this creates a very strong positive intellectual exchange, just as much as it creates positive fluent conversation between the individuals with these with this Synastry aspect. And it creates a very light and playful bond, and the individuals may perhaps very connectedly explore a relationship whereby they shoot the shit and they tell each other what they think, and there's no holding back to what they say, and they would be the first person to tell you when you're doing something wrong, or when you're doing something right, and and kind of egg you on just like a sibling would within this relationship. And this therefore creates a very positive day-to-day flow of interaction and relating. Both individuals with this aspect would be the type that would share books, their favorite media, their favorite whatever that brings joy on an intellectually stimulating level. This is what they inherently share with one another, and this helps lighten any deep intellectual topics, and also makes their relationship very dynamic and interconnected with various different ideas and idealisms, and it creates a mental enrichment within their relationship inherently. And they really do give each other thoughtful communication and positive compliments. And like I said, they're those individuals, and this is the relationship that continues to drive each other and pull each other up where they need to be pulled up. Like, hey, you're not, you need to think about this, or have you explored this alternative, or are you using X, Y, and Z as your escape mechanism? And that inherently enables a very strong harmonic connection between the individuals that offers a level of love through kindness, and love through friendship, and love through this sibling sort of connection, basically. The challenges in this relationship come from that high intellectual pursuit, whereby there is a strong chance of emotional disconnect between the two individuals. So despite the fact that they're sharing loving thoughts and playful nature and high ideas and things that they like, and bringing joy throughout the relationship, they're inherently not able to connect on an emotional level, because everything has become so intellectualized, and this could lead to over-analyzing things, overthinking things, and mentally analyzing different disputes or debates, or what each other have said. So for example, like if you say, you're not doing this right, the other person would probably take that to heart, whereas you're trying to just share your ideas and share, like the third house person is more inclined to be able to try and help someone, but the Venus person, because it's such a strong intellectual energy with our love and our affection and the way in which we connect with another individual, they actually turn inwards, and it creates emotional misunderstandings and perhaps debates, and this creates this tension within this relationship. There is an element of playfulness and flirtation with this, but it is very superficial, and it's not something that would intend to go anywhere. There is an engaging energy and light-hearted conversation, and this sort of, they may, with the third house ruling over arms and things, they may touch each other's arms or their chest, but not in a sexual way. It's more of like a camaraderie-based level of affection. So it's important for both of these individuals to balance their intellectual pursuits and intellectual camaraderie with emotional connection, because of that high superficiality of the emotional bond. It inhibits emotional exchanges, and therefore inhibits the exploration of emotional depth through the relationship. So balancing intellect with emotion, being able to bring emotion into the intellectualization of different situations, and being able to be curious and curiously explore different emotions and subjects within the realm of emotion. So as opposed to just keeping it very dry and very sharing of ideas, but connect with the emotional undercurrents of those ideas. Especially if the third house person needs to connect with the Venusian's person's emotional language and central language and things like that. So despite the fact that you may have been friend zoned due to the fact that this connection is there, it is a very strong, long lasting connection, and it creates a very positive friendship, a lifelong friendship, and a friendship that can stand the test of time. But I think it's really just up to that third house person being able to connect with the emotional undercurrents of that Venus person without being too dry and things like that. So it depends, of course, on what sign the house governs over, and what sign governs over the Venus person's house, but being able to tap into those energies. So for example, like if it's in the sign of Leo, then explore creative pursuits, explore being able to be bold and create that joy and that childlike interaction between these two individuals without making it so dry and so intellectualized and so emotionally removed. So I do hope this helps you connect with your partner with this synastry aspect, or your friend, and I hope it helps them better understand the energies that are playing out within this. So feel free to share. I'd like to hear what you think. If you'd like to comment or subscribe and like the video if you do find it interesting. I am trying to make them videos on the webcam thing, but it's not something I really love doing, showing my face, but I hope it helps you connect with me and my astrology better and the way that I explain the energies at play, and I hope that it brought you enlightenment through this video. Thank you and bless you, and have a beautiful day, and congratulations to you and your beautiful friend. This is a perfect bond, a perfect symbiosis. But yeah, just tap into that emotional connection as much as you can, whilst also maintaining that friendship and that camaraderie and that sibling based interconnection that you so innately have with this aspect in synastry.